September 11th, 1789. So my pal George Washington just handed me the biggest financial mess in history. And no, it's not the bar tab from one of his parties. The United States owes $77 million and we're basically broke. Foreign countries are side-eyeing us, states are beefing with each other, and everybody's looking at me like I'm supposed to fix this dumpster fire. No pressure, right? My name is Alexander Hamilton, and this is the AP U.S. History My Story podcast. Okay, we just won our independence from Britain, but winning a conflict doesn't mean jack if you can't pay for it. States owed, the federal government owed, and foreign countries were like, y'all better pay up or we're never doing business with you again. It was giving bankruptcy vibes, and that's not the best look for a new nation. So I came up with this three-part plan that was absolutely unhinged for the time. First, we're going to pay off all the debt, the federal and the state. My haters, and bestie, there were many, thought I was insane. Jefferson hated it, Madison was throwing shades, and the states who had already paid their debt didn't want to pay for the others. But here's the thing. I knew that if we didn't unify our finances, we'd never unify as a country. The second part, tariffs on imported goods. Sound familiar? If you wanted to buy fancy foreign stuff, you're gonna pay extra. This would protect our baby industries and raise money at the same time. And third, this is where everyone really lost it. I wanted a national bank, like one central bank that could issue currency, make loans, and basically be the financial backbone of the country. Let's be real. This wasn't just about money. The whole situation about what kind of country we were going to be. Were we going to be a loose collection of states doing their own thing, or were we going to be one unified nation? My financial program created the first real beef between political parties. On one side, you had Federalist crew with merchants and bankers who wanted a strong federal government and a modern economy. On the other side, the Southern plantation owners, like Jefferson and his Democratic Republicans, were all about states' rights and keeping things agricultural. The compromise that got my plan passed? We agreed to move the capital from New York to a swamp between Virginia and Maryland, what you now call Washington, D.C. So yeah, my plan worked. America's credit got restored, the economy boomed, and we became a real country. Of course, all this political infighting I started, it got personal. Jefferson hated me, and his buddy Aaron Burr shot me in a duel. But my system, that lasted. Every time you use a dollar bill or see the Federal Reserve, that's my legacy. Not bad for an orphan from the Caribbean who just wanted to make something of himself. Like, follow, and share the AP U.S. History My Story podcast, because these stories hit different when you hear the original voices that shaped our country.